everyone, this is Bella Yon, lead nutritionist and recipe developer here at Metabolic Living. Welcome to today's Metabolic Super Meal demo for the Get Immunity Upgraded 30-Day Challenge. I'm here to upgrade your immunity with tasty, nutrient-rich recipes. They're very easy to make and they've got simple ingredients you can buy anywhere. So today I'm going to be sharing my one-pan Middle Eastern kofta. Now this recipe has so many deliciously unique flavors. It's very easy as it's cooked in all one pan. Fresh mint in this recipe is packed with vitamin A that helps protect your cells. We've got ground coriander rich in zinc and peppers and zucchini that are rich in vitamin C. Nourishing your immune systems with the right foods is more important now than ever, but with our lives turned upside down, that can be a bit of a challenge, which is why we've developed all sorts of variation for today's meal. Whether you follow a paleo, keto, maybe a vegan or a vegetarian lifestyle, or our balanced metabolic lifestyle, we've got you covered. Just pop on over to metabolicliving.com and get free access to all the variations for today's recipe, as well as meal plans and grocery lists. All right, let's start cooking. So this recipe serves 4 to 6 people. Feel free to scale it up or down to fit your family size, or you can just cook it all and pop it in the fridge or freezer and save for your meal prep. So starting off, you're going to need 1 cup of dairy-free or Greek yogurt. Completely up to you which one you choose, but just make sure that it's unsweetened and unflavored if possible. Next up, we've got 4 tablespoons of fresh mint, just chopped finely. As I mentioned, very high in vitamin A. And then half a lemon juice just adds really great flavor here and also some additional vitamin C. Over here, we have 1 pound of ground beef, lamb or turkey. Again, up to you what you use here. I know that my vegan and vegetarian friends watching have their own amazing source of protein for this recipe in their little recipe books. Over here, we've got half a pound of mushrooms, just finely chopped. So many great studies out there discussing the health benefits of mushrooms in relation to the immune system. Definitely go and check them out. On our spice plate today, we have 1 teaspoon of sea salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of coriander. Now, ground coriander seeds are really rich in zinc and iron. They have a very sweet aromatic taste with a little hint of citrus, so very delicious here. We've got 2 cloves of garlic crushed for all their fab health benefits and flavor, and then 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So feel free to vamp that up if you like this spice. Over here, I've got 2 zucchini sliced. Now you can sub this for frozen vegetables, honestly, whatever you have on hand, summer squash, asparagus, you name it, you can put it in here. This is a bell pepper cut into 1/4 inch strips. I've used red and orange here, but both great sources of vitamin C. You're also going to need half a red onion, diced, packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. And then, of course, 2 tablespoons of olive or avocado oil. So start off by preheating your oven to 350 degrees and then line a baking tray or a skillet with either parchment paper, or you can just grab some oil and drizzle it over the top. I'm going to demo in a skillet to start off with to show both can be used, but you can also use a baking tray. Next up, you're going to grab a small bowl and you're going to add your yogurt in there. Mine's already in. And then you're going to pop in your fresh mint here. You're going to squeeze in your lemon juice, getting that vitamin C in. And then you're going to add just 1/2 of the sea salt. So grab a little pinch off the spice tray, put it in there. And then just mix it all together until combined. So give it a really good stir here. And then once that's all combined, you're going to set this aside in the fridge. That's going to be your delicious dipping sauce for today. So pop that to the side and now get a large bowl. And what you're going to do is add your ground meat. Now I've just got a little bit here because I'm just going to do a quick demo of this. So pop your meat in there and then you're going to add all of your mushrooms. So put your mushrooms in. You're also going to add your ground cumin, your ground coriander, garlic, pepper, red pepper flakes, and then half of the salt and pepper. So put all of those delicious spices in. As I said, the spices really, really make this recipe. So just half a teaspoon of salt going in here, and then 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So pop all of that in together, and then you're going to mix with your hands actually to combine them all. And then what you're going to do is form them into about 28 meatballs and pop them on the prepared baking tray. Don't worry if you can't get 28, that doesn't matter too much. So I'm just going to show you now, not all of this mushroom is going to mix because, as I said, I'm just using a little bit of ground beef initially, but essentially just rip off a little bit, roll it into a little ball, and then you're going to start popping these on your baking tray. So it's going to look a little bit like that. To save time, you know what I've gone ahead and done? I've got a tray prepared with our meatballs. I've got 12 over here. So this is what it should kind of look like once you've used up all the meat. You may have more, you may have less, whatever works for you. So this is what this is going to look like. Set that aside and then grab another big bowl. First of all, you're going to pop in here your zucchini. So now I'm moving on to our vegetables. So as I said, zucchini just really high in vitamin C, great source of fibre. Add in your bell pepper. It can either be just a red one, a sweeter variation such as an orange or yellow, up to you. I'm doing a little bit of a mixture. Pop in your red onion here, great source of antioxidants. That goes in with the veggies. Also a very Middle Eastern flavour, these. And then what you're going to do is add your olive oil. So pop your olive oil in there. And then toss everything together to mix. Make sure all those veggies are coated really nicely so they crisp up when they're in the oven. So toss all of that together, and then you're just going to season with the rest of your salt and your pepper. So put in your remaining salt and pepper. Give it another little stir. And then what you're actually going to do is you're going to get your baking sheet with your meatballs, and you're just going to nestle some of these vegetables around the meatballs. So you can use your hands, or you can just do it like this, whatever works best. You can honestly just pour them on. Just make sure everything is on the pan. That's the beauty of the one pan dinners. So easy. Pop it on like that. Don't worry if it's a bit of a mess. It will come out absolutely delicious. So there we go, all my veggies are on. What you're going to do now is bake the entire tray for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the meatballs have cooked through. And this is going to be your finished product. So this is what it will look like when it comes out of the oven. This is just a little one here, but serve this immediately, and then of course add your delicious yogurt sauce on the side or drizzle it off. You can also serve this with some cauliflower rice or wild rice. And there you have it, guys, a really delicious immune boosting one pan dinner recipe. As always, be sure to snap a picture if you followed along and share it on social media with the hashtag Get Immunity Upgraded. I hope you will join me again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern for another delicious recipe. We are going to be making cilantro lime stuffed zucchini boats. This is a really fun recipe. It's adaptable, tastes amazing, and of course has all of those immune boosting nutrients such as vitamin C, zinc, and selenium. If you missed the start of the Get Immunity Upgraded challenge, do not worry. You can still join, and you can access all of our free recorded cooking demos over at www.metabolicliving.com. Plus, we're going to give you free workouts and a 30-day meal plan with grocery lists and recipe customizations to fit your preferences. Whether you're paleo, vegan, keto, or anything else, we've got you covered. Please also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube over at Metabolic Living. Remember, we're all in this together, so let's come out of this stronger than ever. It's time to boost your metabolism, strengthen your immunity, and flatten this curve. Enjoy this one pan meal as part of our Sheet Pan Saturdays, and I will see you all tomorrow.